Welcome to Low Key PD. In this video, we're going to explore the email options in the file menu for Google Docs. So if I go to Google Docs and I go to the file menu, I find email, and you'll notice that there are three options. The first one, email this file. The second one, email collaborators. And the third one, email draft. Let's look at each of these three. If I select email this file, basically what it's going to ask me to do is email this file to people I'd like to email this file to. So I can type in their email addresses. It suggests a subject line, which you can change. You can send yourself a copy so that you get whatever you sent out, which isn't a bad idea. You can include a message with it. And then you have some options for how exactly you want to send it. By default, it's not going to attach the file. It's going to include the content in the email. I'm sorry, I have that backwards. It won't do that unless you tell it to. All right, the default behavior is to attach the file. And then if you don't want to, if you just want to send the content of the file in the email, you can select the box. Otherwise, you get to choose how you want to attach the file. Do you want to attach it as a PDF, rich text format, which unless you're familiar with that, you're probably not going to do that. Likewise with Open Document, you can send it as an HTML or Microsoft Word, or you can send it as plain text, but if you're not really sure what that's going to be, then you're probably not going to send it that way. So you can send that email, and basically it'll just send the file to whoever you want. If you select email collaborators, it will automatically set this up as an email to the people you've already shared the file with. And basically what this is this is a way for you to let them know that you've updated the document. All right, so all these people that are in on the doc, it's shared with them. This is a way to say, hey, I updated this part of the document. Check it out. Let me know what you think. So you can get in touch with the people who have a stake in the document, have some access to it, and are interested in the updates. Or, and this is kind of a neat feature, if you select email draft, what Google Docs does is it creates a draft document. So you can type an email in Google Docs, which might not seem like a big deal, but Google Docs gives you some formatting options that maybe Gmail doesn't. All right, so I type in the address. You can type in CCs, blind carbon copies. So add a subject here. All right, so now basically what I'm doing is I'm constructing the body of my email in Google Docs, which means I have access to images, tables, drawings, charts, horizontal lines, emojis. I tried emojis, that works. Smart chips aren't going to work as well because that's a little bit more interactive and it doesn't show up well in the email draft. Add dates. One of the things that does work with smart chips is if you need to send a location, you can send the location as a Google Map link. And there's a bunch of other ways that you can format these emails and basically make your emails look formatted very nicely. Tables, images, how the text interacts with the images instead of just having it be like a linear kind of email message where everything is just read top to bottom. You can really make your emails pop. This might be something that you would consider when sending a mass email to parents of students, things like that. And then when you're ready to send it as an email, you just find this little blue Gmail M, preview it, and then not much here, so I don't have anything written. But it will basically open it up in a Gmail window. You can look at what you're sending, and then when it's ready, you can click send. And so that's how you can use Google Docs to write your email drafts if you want your emails to really pop.